Do you ever open your closet and think, why did I buy that? I definitely have, a lot. But not since shopping with Quince. I see fewer misses and a lot more hits that I'll be wearing season after season. Quince has all the seasonal must-haves, like 100% European linen shirts from $30, performance polos, and versatile activewear. The best part of all, Quince items are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. By partnering directly with top factories, Quince cuts out the cost of all the middlemen and passes the savings on to us. And Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices, along with premium fabrics and finishes. I really like that. I just got 2 shirts. I ordered a third. It's coming in a week. I got 2 shirts. I just got them a couple days ago. The quality is unmatchable. I love them. They feel great. They fit great. That's why you got to shop at Quince. Fill your closet with timeless pieces that you'll be wearing for summers to come with Quince. Go to quince.com/Bubba for free shipping on your order and a 365-day return policy. That's QUINCE.com/Bubba to get free shipping on your order. And again, the 365-day return policy. Quince.com/Bubba.
You guys ready?
No, we're fucking not ready.
Well, we're going anyways.
Yeah, we've been live for the last 3 minutes anyway.
All right, welcome to Pigmentation here. I just wanted to say thanks to the guys. We had to, well, this is coming out on its normal day. Normally we record on Tuesday. I was sick, so they came in on Wednesday, the day it's getting released. I even asked if they could come in earlier. They're both here, so I appreciate you guys looking at. This guy's snacking already? What's going on?
It's all kind of stuff on my desk, Seth.
Oh, sunglasses? Are those the new sunglasses?
Yeah.
The Bubba Army? Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
I was trying to get them away from me before I buy those.
I'm sorry your work area is a mess. We're going to try to get on top of that next time. But I appreciate you guys taking care of, working around my schedule because I don't get sick a lot and I feel like complete shit. So I think I have one of those.
You don't look good.
Anytime,
really?
Yeah, you really don't look good.
Oh, man, that fucking sucks. That's not good to hear, though.
Like you need to, get some rest.
I'm trying, man. I slept all day yesterday.
You did?
Yeah. This thing's hard
to...
Yeah.
You're still not right.
No,
Have you eaten?
No.
Pedialyte?
I've had some Gatorade.
Pedialyte.
Everybody's been saying Pedialyte.
Because Gatorade's defeating the purpose. It has a lot of salt in it.
What's Pedialyte?
Like an IV in a bottle.
IV in a bottle? All right, let me tell my wife to grab me some today. I've never taken it before. I just thought it was for babies.
They got baby Pedialyte. They got adult Pedialyte. They even had Gatorade Pedialyte now.
And that helps you when you're not, when you can't eat it all?
Yeah, it gives, you're getting at least trying to keep
a lot of your electrolytes and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, listen, I want to talk to you guys about one of the biggest things to hit the news this week. Do you guys know where I'm going to go with this?
Shoot.
Diddy? Kicking Cassie. And we were talking about when they raided his home a couple weeks ago and all that shit. And what was your first reaction when you guys saw the video?
I actually haven't seen the video. I've only heard about it.
Right.
But, from the sounds of it, we've seen it 1,000 other times in real life. So, but
I think Diddy.
I stand on what I said a few weeks ago. He pissed somebody off because he been kicked their ass.
Well, yeah.
And now this is just now coming out.
And they had settled a long time ago, but it's
exactly.
But it's funny that the tape gets released.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Eight years after.
How does that happen?
8 years ago. And it's because he pissed someone off.
Did he pay her?
Pissed off the wrong person.
Yes. Yeah,
so she was already paid about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Now someone's double dipping.
Yeah, somebody's double dipping.
Because the LAPD came out and said, we can't press charges because of the statute of limitations. But
wow.
Yeah, they settled that one pretty quickly.
Wow.
So it was cool.
He had to pay somebody at the hotel.
That's what people were saying is that a lot of people
got their palms greased about this. Just think about it. You got the person at the hotel, somebody that has access to the video, might be security, and then you got maybe somebody just happened to be around.
Well, yeah, it's all, there's no way people at the hotel didn't know. It happened. He kicked her ass in the hallway. She ended up, I think, calling down to the lobby.
What's the NFL player that kicked the
Kareem Hunt.
That's the one that kicked his wife ass?
No, it was just the girlfriend.
The girlfriend.
In a hotel and was kicking the shit out
in
of
the
her.
elevator.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the extent of that. And
him and Diddy should fight.
Oh, man. Did you see the apology Diddy had at all? You guys missed that one?
That was flawless fuck.
And big fake tears.
That was no, he didn't. Yeah, that was bullshit. It was no sincerity in that apology. He can't even act. He can't act.
Who's putting him up? Like, what's going on with Diddy right now? Why are people trying to? I'm not saying he's an innocent man, but why is this takedown happening all of a sudden?
He pissed off the wrong people.
Person. That's right.
But do we know who at all?
No, but they got a lot of power, whoever the hell.
Yeah, they got a lot of pull.
And the same way Kanye West, he decided to be anti-Semitic, and his whole world got turned upside down.
Have you seen the milk pictures?
No.
Oh, there's pictures of Kanye with like a gallon of milk pouring on himself and fucking. You haven't seen this?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Man, listen, man, there's some pictures of fucking on the internet of Kanye and some milk dressed like a farmer, and then he's fucking pouring the milk on himself. It's like 4 photos.
That's AI.
Is it porno?
It damn near looks like porn.
It sounds like it's AI.
Yeah, it might be AI. I just know that it popped up on my phone and my eyes went to burning and I had to hurry up and get it off.
All right, let me see Kanye milk. I'm seeing if anything comes up right now.
Yep. Hopefully it comes up.
No, I'm not seeing it. Craig, where the fuck were you looking for this shit, man?
I wasn't looking for it. It just popped.
It found you?
Up. Yeah, they was like new Kanye photos released. And it was like on a black site too. So, and he had milk. He was on a farm, I guess his farm. And then he poured the milk on himself.
We're going to have to find this. I can't find it right now with a quick Google search, but I'm going to be looking later.
Then you got to look a little deeper.
Is Diddy still held in high regard in the hip hop community?
No, he's never
been held in high regard.
No.
He never was held in high regard?
He just was a gatekeeper. And you see what you had to do to get past his gate.
And had Biggie and Mary J.
No, he didn't luck up. Him and his, what is Andre Harrell? Is that who it is?
Who is that?
Constituents.
Yeah, the guy that brought Puffy in.
Oh, yeah, I don't know who that guy is.
Okay, well, him and Puffy, they did a lot. They did dirt together. This goes deep.
I don't know why everything has to be so deep.
Because when you get money involved and then it's just freaky shit. When you have a lot of money, they be like, what are we going to do today? Let's just do some nasty debauchery.
Well, I get that, but P. Diddy running out of a fucking hotel room and his towel going to beat up his girlfriend is like...
Yeah, that was so weak. Did you see how he kicked her in the head?
Like typical of those kind of men. They're going to beat the shit out their wife or a woman. But to the rest of the world, you're a soft piece of cotton. I would never see him being the tough old kicking a bitch ass. He never came across as that.
No. So that's why he's got to beat up women.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, because the only tough thing
tough.
The only thing I've ever heard him say tough is take that.
And he's literally been taking it. He's been taking it.
All right, something I wanted to talk to you guys about. I think I was talking to Craig about this. I don't know when I saw him last week with Babyface, but I'd heard it brought up in the barbershop a couple of times, and I kept forgetting to bring it up. And it was different shades of black. And I was talking to Craig, and I said, do light-skinned black people look down on darker-skinned black people?
No.
Yeah, they
opposite.
do.
Wait, Rio?
We look down on each other.
Yeah.
No, you guys look down on each other?
There has always been this, unspoken...
Field guy, house guy thing.
Opposition between dark-skinned guys and light-skinned guys.
Yeah. How did it start?
I don't know.
This is how they claimed it started. The light-skinned guys were in the house, and the dark-skinned guys were in the field.
Ah, okay.
That's when the contention started.
So do you look down on dark people, Craig?
No, I actually do not look down on black people. I'm actually dark-skinned in a light-skinned body.
Rio, are you dark-skinned in a dark-skinned body?
Yeah, I'm dark-skinned in a dark-skinned body.
Yeah. Okay, and do you have issues with any light-skinned people?
Just the fact that they've been taking all of our women for years. But we're making a comeback.
Do you not?
The power
Have you
of the
heard-
deep,
have
dark
you heard-
chocolate man.
Have you heard the joke about light-skinned guys?
No.
Rio, would you like to tell it?
Gladly.
Yeah, but you got to remember, I'm dark-skinned in a light-skinned body.
I heard that light-skinned dudes moan when they wipe their ass.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what somebody said.
Oh man, I don't think I was ready to record this podcast today.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
man.
You asked for this.
I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
All right.
This is what you get earlier.
I thought that there was going to be. I thought that there was more of a rivalry between the lighter and darker shades, but I'm glad that that's not the case.
No, it's not.
It's not, because we're taking over. The power of the deep chocolate man has finally risen, and we are now
no.
in control.
I'll be sure.
The women prefer a chocolate.
Prince. Let's just go
Excellent.
down the lane. Shamar Moore. There's more
But he's
light
gay,
skinned
ain't he?
guys. It doesn't matter. All
He's
these
gay.
guys were playing.
So he doesn't count. Once
no,
you
Shamar
become
Moore
gay,
wasn't gay.
You take
Shamar Moore is not
yourself
gay.
out of the whole
He's not,
competition.
Nobody I just named was gay.
I don't know.
Okay, but anyway, let's go down to Lionel Richie. He was a light skinned guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 50 years ago.
But he still, you want me to keep going?
Yeah, my mama and your mama and them liked it, Lionel.
Okay. And now everybody
Ain't
likes
nobody
Drake.
out about it.
They like Drake.
No, they don't like Drake.
Girls do.
They do like him.
Yep. See? Light skin. Again.
Who's a dark skinned hero?
Kendrick.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Hey.
We can go with him.
I like when Drake said that he's rapping like he's trying to free the slaves.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Was that too much? Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Well, no, but well, Drake also said that he was light skinned and dark. But no, he was dark skinned. Was something to the effect that he was dark skinned and a light skinned body.
Yeah.
That's where I got that from. That was a rap verse that Drake said. Why would you say that, Drake?
I don't know. Maybe we're gonna have to ask Drake's ghostwriters why that's the case.
I don't know.
You might have to ask
I don't
them.
know.
Hey, have you guys seen Auntie Unk around lately since we had the interview with her last week?
Update.
What's going on?
Once upon returning to the neighborhood, Auntie Unk received the rest of her blessing,
Oh,
and we didn't see her for the next 48 hours? About 48 hours.
oh, she went on a little 48-hour binge.
Yeah, pretty much.
She deserves it. Have you guys seen her since?
Yeah.
She's been bopping around.
How's she doing?
She still has the shirt on.
Doing her thing.
She still got the pigmentation shirt on.
She's had it on since she left.
We still
Yes.
have her shirt. Do you guys want to take it back or do you?
No.
She don't need it.
Burn it.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
It.
What you
She
guys
don't
think?
even remember she
burn it.
had it.
What you guys think about Babyface rolling up in there last week?
He's our guy. He almost took your spot.
Babyface is the guy.
He almost took your spot.
Is it
Seth.
because he's a good tipper?
He was a good guy
Before
the
that?
tip.
Well, yeah, he almost took your spot.
As far as what?
His coolness and everything. Like, he almost jumped you in the hierarchy of, how men get down.
Yeah, but
He doesn't have the time put in, so you're still an edge above him.
Well,
That's why when we continue to make you this Seth Money guy,
And I
Babyface
also
doesn't
want to
stand a
clear up
chance.
something because I tune in to the show, the radio show in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
On 98.3.
yes.
I'm on 820.
And there was a assumption that I don't like cutting white people, and there's nothing that could be further from the truth. I love cutting white people.
Amen.
They don't come down as much to the hood, but I pride myself in cutting them because y'all
Did
pay
I say
more.
that? Did I say that?
Well,
No.
Bubba actually said it.
Yeah, Bubba said
But
it.
Bubba
'Cause you
was
got
under
the
the
shears, so
impression
I-
he was kind of just saying so I take it Rio doesn't like cutting white people, and y'all wasn't agreeing with it or anything, but I was trying to call your phone. I was fucking blowing it up dude, go, we got to make a correction.
Yeah.
Well-
yeah. Rio takes pride in his share work.
Yes, I got a cosmetology license. I didn't get a barber license.
Hey, listen, man. I totally understand, and I know that you called me that day. I just wanted to make sure I didn't say that you don't like cutting white people's hair because you have all those fucking expensive shears. So I mean,
Right. That in itself should let you know I am begging to cut your
Yeah.
hair.
Because that's when I called Craig and I was like, hey, do you have anybody that can do Babyface's hair? He's like, yeah. He's like, I got a guy. And so you were the guy.
I'm the guy.
Now, let me ask you guys this. Down at the barbershop, I've been down there a couple of times recording in the last couple of months. And the 2 times I've been there, 3 people have told me that they don't want to be on camera. What are the, and 2 of them are senior citizens.
That is their way of being or feeling like they're special.
Well, no, there's a thing. You got black people as a whole. We're all superstitious. A lot of us are all paranoid, schizophrenics in some kind of way, where they really think that, you know, somebody's watching. Like when we were growing up before all this internet shit, you still didn't talk on the phone. Oh, you don't talk on the phone. You don't say weed or crack or anything like that on the phone. You know what I mean? Because you might be getting listened to. But that was only applicable to the people that are selling or doing that kind of stuff. If you're not doing that, then why would you be? But true. It just carries over to people that are not even involved in that. And then they just, for whatever reason, now don't put me on camera. Somebody could be watching me.
I call that.
Or I need to get paid for being on camera. And
you know what I call that? I call that trying to be in on everything. You get what I'm saying? They want to feel like, a
lot of times you just got to realize that certain things are not for everybody. And when they request not to be on camera, the message that it comes to me is, this isn't for you.
Right.
So we're good. Don't even worry about it, because when this thing starts blowing up, those same people are going to be trying to stick their nose in it.
That's a good point.
Those same people will be coming around trying to hoover around and see what they can get fall off the table.
Now I'm going to throw another thing by you guys. You might not want to talk about it, but who cares?
We care, Seth.
You care. I know you care.
Okay.
I don't want to put you guys in an uncomfortable position at all.
Never. If we get uncomfortable, we'll let you know. But,
okay.
But let's just be bluntly honest here. Since we've been doing this podcast, I found out that people literally hang on every word that you say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know it was that serious.
When did you learn that? What'd you hear?
Just, that people actually, they take so much merit in what we're just kicking it. It shouldn't be that contentious to have a conversation.
Oh, you mean pick apart all our words and everything?
And then try to get it to the point where, pretty much, where Rio doesn't like to cut white people's hair. That was never insinuated.
Right.
And to be honest with you, we would love for anybody to come to our barbershop.
And they will be. A lot of people have said that they're going to be making a trip.
With hair and green money, you're more than welcome.
Good to go. Now, kick us with it. What do you want to hit us with, Seth? Let us hear this.
What's up with one of your barbers didn't want to be on camera last week?
Guess what? Watch this. He no longer works there.
He's gone?
Yeah, he weeded himself out.
Oh, already?
Yeah.
What happened?
We don't know.
Oh, so he just quit?
Yep.
All right,
He's one of those type of people that truly cannot see the forest for the trees.
Well, and let's talk about that. So you guys, I think hopefully everybody that's listening will get a kick out of this. So hopefully you guys can tell that I'm friends with Craig and Rio, and it's not just some fake bullshit. But I went down to the barbershop with Babyface, and there was another barber there who I hadn't met before, and his name was Bread. And, he was waxing poetic and all this shit, good barber. And I was like, man, this guy's good. So we were leaving, and I was like, oh, we got to get you on the podcast. And he's like, oh, well, I got to hold it down while these guys go. And I was like, all right, well, whenever something's good for your schedule, I'd love to get you on. He's like, all right. So then Craig calls me 2 hours later, and Craig goes, and I was like, hey, man, I'll text you. I'll call you right back. Craig's like, you won't believe this shit. So he said that Bread comes up to him and says that I can't use any of the footage featuring him until he signs some sort of contract or paperwork with us. And Craig's like, this is fucking crazy. And I go, does he know that we're not making any money right now? And does he know that, oh shit, what was I going to say? What the fuck was that? That we don't have any paperwork or anything like that. Does he, and ultimately I asked Craig, I was like, does he see it as something where it's a white person trying to take advantage of black people?
Definitely
that one.
Oh yeah.
Did he tell you guys that, or you just
no? But that is the implication that I got.
Craig,
when I hear him talk.
Tell me what happened. As soon as I left, tell me what he said.
It wasn't as soon as you left. It was literally like an hour later.
Oh, okay.
And then he comes up, he said, hey, man, you need to call Seth and tell him, do not use any of me, any of my likeness, anything.
Because he doesn't want to be exploited or anything for free.
Did you think he was joking, Craig?
I don't know. When he first said it, I didn't think he was joking, but
had he said it to me, I would not have I would have taken him very seriously because of the type of person he is.
What type of person? I mean, like
he's that kind of person that thinks everybody's out to get him. It's everybody's fault that he's not in the position of success in life. And there's lessons that he clearly didn't learn. There's morals that he stands on that might need to change, but he's basically the epitome of insanity because he keeps doing and practicing the same moves, expecting different results, and it's not working out for you. And again, going back to the whole exploitation thing, it's not no coincidence that you're a white guy, and then you also know that in the hood there's not necessarily a stigma, but like with this whole radio thing,
what do they think? There's just like a lot of money behind it or something?
No, they think that there's like a lot of racism and white people exploiting black people when they really don't even like black people. And
I mean, and to be honest with you,
instead of trying to get to know somebody, like this guy just came here with a camera on some shit that you don't even know about, but you heard about, and has access. Like I said earlier, he can't see the forest for the trees. You're thinking about some bullshit that doesn't exist, about money that's not even here yet. But I'm looking at, we're getting basically free advertising. When I listen to the radio show in the morning, the name Latin Sons, Craig, Rio, Barbershop, it's on y'all lips the whole time.
Yep.
And we haven't paid you guys 1 cent to do that. You know what I mean? And y'all do that out the kindness of y'all heart. And we appreciate that greatly. And we receive the residual of that because we are getting more customers. We are getting more exposure and recognition for what we got going on at Latin Sons.
Now, none of us, we didn't need bread.
And then y'all come and give us a platform so that we can also keep talking about our craft and our careers and things to that nature. And bring it to attention to what we got going on in our little piece of paradise.
Straight up. I mean, to just be bluntly honest, like what?
And you got some people that can't see the bigger picture ever and will never see the bigger picture.
What were you looking for? You know what I'm saying? What were you looking for in that? Because what if we take off that little bit of whatever you did or said or whatever? What was that worth?
Did he want? He wanted some paperwork before I ever.
I mean, but honestly, what is that?
Don't know.
What is that worth? Like you said a couple words, you were in the background. What is that worth?
When Craig came and told me this foolishness, I was like, my first thought was, okay, this isn't for everyone. You're not meant to come with us.
But he said that you guys needed paperwork too, right?
Of course.
Yeah, you can suggest what you want about me. I run my own life.
What did he say? Did he give you, like, Craig, did he say, like, you guys need to sign something?
The man pretty much.
Like, y'all need to, before y'all keep on doing all this, you need to sign paperwork and
make sure that they ain't fucking y'all over and this and that and this and that and this and that. And how does he not know that we're not fucking you over?
Right. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Bottom line
like
is,
I just said, we get a platform we don't have to pay no money. I pay some gas money to get here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We get to kick it with our homie.
A real platform that's not open to everyone. We not the average Joe Schmo can just come knock on your door and come in the studio and record.
And slang names around of people that we know.
And got Bubba Army shit all over my damn doors and desk.
And
we get a chance to promote that and use that as a platform for our shit.
I agree.
And y'all open the door for us for that.
I agree.
And how do you? I mean, the guy was already gone. Though. You don't know why he left at all? Do you think?
There's a lot of reasons why.
He pretty much just
can't get out of it. He wants somebody to hand it. It's just like a lot of black folk that I know. We have a problem with people want handouts. They don't want to do the hard work. They don't want to put in the time. They don't want to make the sacrifices it takes to get what you want in life. And that goes across any color, race, whatever you want to call it. Hard work don't know that. They don't know a color. You got to put in the hard work. You got to be there. Your best ability is always availability. If you're not available, you can't do shit.
Period.
And when people don't understand that at 40-some years old, you're never going to get it because you can't teach an old dog new tricks. So, you like I say, he can't get out of his own way. He can't see the forest for the trees.
Man, oh, man.
At all.
I mean, because, okay, let's just put it all on the table. If it gets to that point, then we have to sit down and talk about that. Period.
If it gets to the point of
any monetization or the next level or anything else. But today, right now, this moment, we're kicking it with our homeboy.
Well, the monetization, dude, like, I mean, if there's money to come from T-shirt sales or anything, like, you guys can have that.
Listen, bro. Listen, we're thinking way bigger than that.
I understand.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And bottom line is,
have a franchise of barbershops in the whole Bay Area. That's what I'm trying to get at.
And bottom line is, every week we can come over here and we can kick it with our homie in our other homie studio, and we have access to how many people now?
A lot.
Right.
Okay. And if anybody has made $1 from us being on this platform, then
you're welcome.
You're welcome. you know, bottom line, you're welcome. Yeah. And I tell people all the time, right now is the time that I'm supposed to be. You would want me to shout out your company, your if your business, if you have one. This would be the time to be befriending and using the platform, not when I am Steve Harvey size. And then now you want to come along and throw your homeboy card out. No, this is the time. And I want to give a shout out right quick to anybody that's involved in the Juneteenth celebration that we're having at Latin Sons on Saturday, the 22nd of June.
Yes.
We need everybody to come out.
I'm glad y'all cleared that up, too, because I'm supposed to be in St. Thomas for my birthday on the 13th. And they was talking about doing it on the 15th that weekend. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to attend that.
Yeah. Wait,
in St. Thomas.
Is it the 15th or is it the 22nd?
We're doing the 22nd.
22nd, okay.
That's the Saturday after.
There we go.
Okay, and we have people that, if you want to get involved now, you can contact us at the barbershop. But for anybody that I've already talked to, thank you, and we're going to continue to get these plans together because we're going to have a celebration.
Who you been talking to? What's going on?
I got the barber. I've talked to all the businesses that you have seen when you come up there.
Going to be a bounce house?
The bounce house is already secured.
Now I'll show up. That's all I fucking needed. What's going on with you guys? Anything going on in your world, Craig, Rio?
Just trying to, doing what we do, man.
I got a lot of great stuff in my little world.
What's going on?
My oldest daughter yesterday just turned 24. Happy birthday, Shemaya.
Birthday.
And
Happy birthday.
She also is a graduate of University of North Florida with her MPH in epidemiology.
Oh,
damn! Congrats, man.
She's the top epidemiologist in Jacksonville right now, in her little area. That's where she lives now.
That's fucking great, man.
Then I have another daughter. My daughter, my 18-year-old, she's graduating high school next weekend, or next Tuesday, up here in Riverview. And
shout out to all the graduates across the Bay Area. Good work.
She's
Congratulations.
In the top 10% of her class graduates.
Did you guys go to any graduations?
No, we cut.
Nope, I'm only going to one.
Yeah, and we cut a lot of graduates' hair.
Didn't you say, Craig, that you used to have your graduation used to be on like the football field or something?
Lakewood's graduation used to be on the football field.
Everybody had it on the
7 o'clock
field.
in the evening.
Yep.
No, when I was in, we had it at the Sundome when we were, when I lived over in Tampa. Like,
they just started that the last like 10 years or so. You got to remember, I got out of school 30 years ago now.
Yeah, you're old.
Yeah, 31 years ago. Graduate class of 93, best class to ever come out of Lakewood. Don't forget that Lakewood High School is the best high school in the universe.
Is it?
No.
You got to say it like that.
Do you have your number retired or anything there, Craig?
No, but my name is definitely on some lockers.
Your name echoes through the hallways?
No, it's just on a couple lockers.
I'm sure they painted over that shit by now.
They don't even have lockers anymore.
No, I put it in the bathroom. It's etched into the whatever kind of...
Do they still have lockers in school?
I don't know. I haven't had a child in school. I give a shout out to my daughter, Lauren, who's going for her master's right now. Yeah, I haven't had a child in like school in so long.
And graduations are the fucking worst, man. To have to sit through those.
Yeah. And then you got to sit there and your child's last. See, people don't think about that when they having a child, naming a child. You need to think about that.
Put it higher up in the alphabet?
Yeah, that there too. That would be a great thing. You know, if you have a choice, might want to hyphen your husband's name and keep the, the closer name to the beginning. I've actually been to a graduation when they started in the middle.
What, just to mix things up?
Yep. They started with L's.
It's a hell of a draw right there. I like that.
And then went to Z and then started with A and yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
It's getting hot in here.
Did you know that some parents had a fucking fit about that?
Why?
Because their last name was like Andrew.
I mean, you got to sit there no matter what the whole time.
No, the fuck you don't. Soon as they name my child's name.
Yeah, but you got to wait for them to come out still. Like, they don't just get to get up and walk out.
Of course. That's why you got to be in position for when they walk out. So you can hand them the family flowers, get your pictures in. Yeah, you got to be in position.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just feel
you don't know all these things. You haven't been through a graduation yet.
Well, I mean, I've been through my brother's graduated college and shit.
Yeah, but you didn't really see. You got to understand.
Shit,
our
college
community,
graduation is brutal.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a lot. You got 3,000 people graduate.
I know. God damn, and they got to name all the motherfuckers.
All of them, man.
Everybody's got to walk.
They got a motherfucking valedictorian has a 40-minute speech about
I was going to say, before that, you got... Before even to get to the valedictorian, you got like 8 other staff.
Yeah, you got like the runner-up valedictorian.
No, the staff. You got the AD, the AP, the janitor. He get up and say something.
Yep.
Everybody's got tassels and shit.
Oh, don't forget Uncle Ruckus got to speak.
Everybody has something.
Yeah.
The dean. Who else? The campus officer. God damn it, the lunch lady, she says something.
It's everybody, man.
Everybody says something.
Those are the fucking worst, dude.
God, yeah, and then they have sometimes they be the dumbest speeches.
Oh, they're always the worst, man.
Are you guys getting ready to go out into the world and conquer the world? And, man, look here, man.
It was all I could do to stay awoke.
Yeah, you know what's really bad about that is that is the last time that they try to put the affirmation in your head that you must work a job with your degree and get married, have a white picket fence, and have
passion, drive, and patience. The formula of winning championships is also what keeps your ride or die alive. eBay Motors has everything for you to maintain your vehicle and level it up to peak performance. Superchargers, roof racks, exhaust kits, LED lights, and more. Whether you're into speed, power, or style, eBay Motors has it covered. With over 122 million parts for your number one ride or die, you'll always find exactly what you're looking for. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, your part is guaranteed to fit your ride every time or your money back. Because with eBay Motors, you're burning rubber, not cash. With all the parts you need at the prices that you want. It's easy to make your car the MVP it needs to be and bring home huge wins. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Again, ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Some kids and repeat. That's the American dream. It's not my dream. But that's the American dream.
What is your dream?
I dream that success is...
around the corner?
It's always around the corner. That's how you got to live. You got to live. You got to know that at any moment when you give up, you were just about to score. You never give up.
My dream is to own my own personal island.
Yeah, that's Rio's dream.
It's a dream right now.
Yeah. All right. It's a solid dream.
It's a dream.
Now, if you really want to go like dreaming like that, I got one. And I'm a little outlandish in things. I want to have enough money to turn Lake Magori into a wave pool.
Whew.
Nobody's getting in that.
We're gonna
remove all that snakes and alligators.
You gotta leave all that stuff.
We're gonna tame the alligators.
Jesus.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's my dream.
We might have to change your dream, Craig.
Yeah.
Your dream might be better focused on this right now.
See, my dream is a little more realistic because it happened before Pablo Escobar made himself an island.
What about Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, see, these motherfuckers got money.
But Jeffrey was a nasty buzzard.
But see, you don't per se. You don't necessarily have to have be making $60 million a day. I can kind of pull a Christopher Columbus, and
just discover something.
Yeah, go find an island ain't nobody on.
And you're good to go. This
You're
yours.
like, you know
now.
what? This my island.
This mine right here,
This
Rio
is me.
Island. This me.
And where the money's gonna come in at is, I got to, build that motherfucker and make it fully functional for myself.
That seems like a hard project to do on your own.
Yeah.
Well, that's where the money's gonna come in at.
So you're gonna pay somebody.
But I don't believe that it would take $1 billion to do all that.
Oh, so you find an island, then you call somebody and you're selling hey, here's where the island is.
How we got this whole deal set up now. I know you know Bubba. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then if we all clicked up together and decided we wanted to hook up and get an island, Bubba knows somebody that knows how to build houses. You know somebody that knows how to do all the tech work so we can have internet. Somebody else might knows a delivery company that can make sure we have all our goods and shit delivered.
Might have somebody with a small airplane that can drop off stuff. Yeah.
See, an ex-girlfriend of mine, her uncle owns a fucking airplane.
Oh, yeah.
Now we got airmail.
Like, it's all in who you know.
Yeah.
And most billionaires will tell you that. It's all in who you know. You really don't have to spend any fucking money. You just got to know some people. You know what I'm saying?
And speaking of knowing people, if anybody want to help with the Juneteenth celebrations, you guys can get in contact with us at the barbershop. Everybody knows where that is by now. 2400 MLK in beautiful South St. Petersburg, Florida.
Rio, I totally forgot that you gave out your phone number on the podcast last week. Did you have people hitting you up at all?
Man, it's been fucking amazing.
Has it really?
Yeah, dog.
What have you been getting, man?
Calls all the way from fucking Seattle, Washington.
Yeah.
A lot of calls from South Carolina, fucking Boston, Massachusetts.
What are they saying? Like, they just want to talk?
Just love the show.
Just love the show.
A couple of people were saying to Craig, like, we just wanted to make sure you guys were actually real. And they looked us up on Google to make sure it was a real shop. And we were actually real people and not just some made-up personalities.
Yeah, people think that we would make up the part about the barbershop.
And just, the part about us.
Why, white people be crazy, right? I mean,
I don't know, but my thing
but
is...
you also got to remember, they're way up in fucking Boston and Seattle, Washington.
They don't know.
Might not even see real black people like us down south. Yeah. It's not every day that you see a black guy that's 6'3" with 16 gold teeth in his mouth.
Followed by a short, light-skinned guy with the voice of a big guy.
Right. And you just
it's one hell of a combination.
And we're both educated. We're both successful businessmen. We always overcome any stigmas about us that goes with the gold teeth and the skin color.
But it's been cool as fuck having people. I mean, I'm never giving out my phone number, but I get enough, on social media and shit where people can tell you if you're doing good or not. But I mean, for people texting you or they were just calling you?
Both. Phone calls,
and the barbershop.
The shop.
They called the shop number.
Was everybody respectful?
Yeah, I haven't had any disrespectful calls. In fact, I had one say, you guys are going to blow up. You might want to change your phone number because people are going to be tearing it up. Kind of giving me a warning.
Any ladies call or just dudes?
There was a few females.
Really?
I think it was 2 females. One of them, she's from the Bay Area.
Okay.
So she was already listening to you guys.
Right.
And then they hear our names thrown around on the morning show. And then they're like, who the hell are Craig and Rio? Or Rio and Craig?
And because you guys have such a nice platform, they want to know, well, if y'all know them, who are they?
Who are they?
Right.
And we're accessible people.
Right.
I think that's the greatest part about this right now is that we're not just a voice that you would never, we're accessible.
Exactly.
And I found that out. Craig, you want to give out your phone number this week or no?
No, I don't think my wife would be. But I'm going to be honest with you. The barbershop number is great to have.
Oh, you pick up the phone while you're cutting, man. That phone never keeps ringing.
The phone, and one of the things is right now we actually have a young barber in the house, and we trying to.
You guys were fucking buzzing, man. It was really busy when I was there at Babyface on Thursday.
Well, we know we're down a man now, but
it's okay. We still got enough.
It's okay.
We still fully staffed. We got 2 new barbers actually.
Do you think? Going back to the barber that we were talking about earlier in the episode, do you think that he just thought that I was taking advantage of you, or do you think that he just doesn't like white people?
I think it was the first one.
It's more so the taking advantage, and again,
but because I'm white,
because you're white,
period. He thinks that
everybody is out to get him.
Yeah,
that's what he believes, and there's nothing that you can say otherwise.
I'm glad. I don't know if I told my wife or if I told Bubba about what the story that Craig told me, and they were like, did Craig in Rio feel that way? I go, fuck no. I was like, they don't feel like they're getting taken advantage of. Like this is something, we've been friends for a long time. Like we've talked about doing this for a long time. We are looking at, the long-term vision for this, and
right.
I didn't even need to use any of his shit anyways. Like, it wasn't even that great, so.
Exactly.
And fuck it. And you know what? I could use his shit. What's the big deal? Like, it's you own the barbershop. So
pretty much. And then I didn't want to.
There's also a sign up on the barbershop. I was
just finna say that
tells everybody you are recorded.
Yeah. Oh, good.
So actually, in other words, I actually have the footage. So
he owns the rights.
I have the rights to that because it happened, and there's a sign up in the barbershop that tells you that there's surveillance and because we want everybody to be safe.
And us as employees of the barbershop, we automatically give consent to that because we work there.
That's right.
So at the end of the day, if we want to get legal and technical, I mean, there's a lot of ways to get around whatever we want.
The bottom line is,
again, this ain't for you, homie. So I wish him the best of luck because he actually is a good guy. He's a little mixed up a little bit, and he just can't get out of his own way.
Man, I hate seeing that.
It's everybody else's fault.
I really thought yesterday when he told me, he was like, man, I'm finna go to the house and this and that. I really thought that he was just like taking afternoon off or something.
Oh, he said he was just leaving for a second?
That's what he told me. But
he texted my phone.
He texted his phone and said, I'm done. And then he calls my brother and goes ahead and makes it official. So.
What?
Yeah, like.
That's an odd way to quit.
Hey, however it went down, if this is not the place for you.
He did the right thing.
Did he give a reason?
No.
He said that he's not getting enough walk-ins. He's been kind of,
Is he there all the time?
He comes every day, but again, like basically what he wants Craig and Lat to do is take a customer, place them in his chair, and
then boom, he gets paid.
Yeah,
right.
Pretty much.
And that's basically what he's uncomfortable with asking the walk-ins, who are you going to? Or approaching the walk-in.
Really?
He feels like he shouldn't have to do that. And I'm like, well, that's kind of the only way you're going to make some money.
All right, well, if I was a barber, guys, and let's say I was Brad, I'd be like, all right, who's next? Who's next with a walk-in? Anybody?
That's all you got to do.
Be like, you guys are here for Craig and Rhea? All right, cool, I'm going to go grab some food. I'll be right back.
He doesn't feel comfortable doing that.
What? That's
the other barber, the other one said the same thing.
Are you fucking kidding me, man?
Yeah.
How hard is it to ask if anybody needs their hair cut?
You got to remember, some of these people, every time that they hear that person is going to somebody else, they may be getting crushed every time.
It's
They
just
shouldn't
like
be, but
the same business you're in, Seth. You get people here that talk. We talk.
Yes.
That's how the show works. That's how it runs. It makes no sense to get somebody in here that's like quiet and don't like to talk. That's going to
be defeating the purpose.
It defeats the whole purpose.
And
it's
to be
the
a
same
barber,
thing.
you
As
got to
a
be a people
barber,
person.
you have to be a people person.
Yeah.
You'll never cut one head if no one knows you cut hair, for one. And for two, if you don't open your mouth, nobody's going to ever come to you. It's not like you is the best barber in the world. It's not like you have your name on a big platform and you know, you're the guru of barbering.
But, I mean...
When Craig was in jail, I had to see another barber there, but it was, that's okay, right?
You can go to any chair in here. We don't want you to go anywhere else.
And everybody in the shop should be able to cut your hair without skipping a beat from Craig.
Can you guys tell me what the 2 words that are banned in the barbershop are?
The cuss words.
Yeah, the cuss words.
Free.
Yeah.
It was a free and there was another one.
The other word is
discount or something.
Discount. Yeah. We don't use those words at the barbershop.
I said something about, I don't know what I said.
You guys can give away those for free, and everything stops.
Oh, there was this. I think one of the kids wanted chips or something.
Yeah, he was like, "Man, why don't you guys just give those away free?"
Yeah.
What?
And it's like a record scratch. Everybody's like, "What?" Everybody turns around and looks at me. It's like,
those are only words that are really banned at the barbershop.
I know. Like I'm telling you, I could come up there. N-word, hard R all day, sit there, no problem. But
straight up,
I come in and I go free or discount. Like I'm getting dealt a bad hand.
Yeah, man, that was a cuss word.
I know. What was it? Last week, I know Brett ended up talking to those kids, but there was a couple kids in there. I feel like you were talking to them, Craig. Like, what happened? One was going to snitch on his brother for cussing or something like that. Because here's the thing that I took, and Babyface, he loved going down to the barbershop because he got a full spectrum of everything that happens down there,
Yeah.
Fuck Rio. Hold on. Let me hold this thought real quick. Rio, when we were there last week, you got a call about a friend that had passed, right?
Right.
And they asked you to do his hair, right?
Yeah.
And you had never done that before.
This is my first one.
Have you done it yet?
Do it Thursday. Coming up, not tomorrow, but next Thursday.
Dude, how you feeling about that, man?
Well, it's not. He was a very close friend of mine, like a brother. We grew up together, and I've been kind of hanging with him a little bit these last 3 years and looking after him or whatever. So it's nothing. I don't feel like no kind of way. I feel obligated to do it.
I understand.
I'm excited to do it.
And you said that you had never done that before. And you know what?
No, this is my first one.
Craig, have you ever done one before?
I've got 4.
Really?
Yeah.
What was
the first one? I've only refused one time.
Okay.
And that was because the young man had pretty much his face.
Oh, it's blown off?
The face was intact, but say 3 inches behind his hairline was nothing.
Oh, no.
So what they do then is they pull the pillow up around their head so it looks like they have a full head. So they wanted me to just cut the front.
Whew.
The front of the young man's hair. He was like a teenager. So pretty much they call that his head was on a block. Because it really was on the block.
So you saw that before you decided to say no?
I know. I heard about it over the phone, and I had already cut some deceased people. And when they were telling me about it, I just didn't want to see it.
But you've done 4 other people?
Yeah, I've done 4 other people. Oh. It's easier when you know them.
Okay.
It's a lot easier when you know them.
Because you feel like you're doing a good thing?
You feel like you saying your last goodbye to your partner.
Man.
And the strangest thing about that is we touch so many people cutting hair that they're alive. But then when you go in that room and these people are not animated at all anymore, but you can still sense their presence. You can really still sense their presence. And I felt like the couple people that I did at those moments, that was my last goodbye, old friend.
Right.
You know, I did one of my man's, dads passed, and that was the first one that I did was somebody's father that I knew. And then, it was a couple other people, and then.
It's a little weird the first time, right?
Yeah, because, what's crazy is that, they're cold.
Right.
They are cold, old. And when you touch them, it's different because they're not alive. Like Seth, it's deep.
Are they still growing hair though? Like even after?
It stops. Everything stops.
Oh, okay, I thought for some reason they.
But what it is when as they decay, what happens is the skin pulls back.
Oh Lord.
So that's what makes everybody thinks the fingernails and the hair and everything gets long.
Oh, okay.
It's just really the skin tightening up. And they want you to do it within a certain time. So they have cream on the body to hold the moisture in. Yeah. All of that.
Man.
And then there's Seth, I
didn't know how deep it was. I just knew that Rio got a call, and I didn't even know.
It was a sad moment. I mean, we touch a lot of people's lives, and passing over is a part of this thing,
Yeah. No, I didn't. Listen, man, I honestly it never crossed my mind at all. So that's why, even though it's a solemn thing, I did want to bring it up.
Normally, the undertaker takes care of that. But a lot of family members want their barber to, take care of their uncle, their dad, or whoever it was, because they probably held the barber in high regard to their family.
Yeah.
I've cut your dad, your kids, your grandkids, and then here it is, he always wanted, if I'm going out of town, I'm going to him. If I'm doing something big, I got to go to him. Oh, that, and then, in your last haircut, you want to look good, man. It's your last hoorah, and that viewing and that funeral is it for people.
Yeah.
All right, let me run this one by you so we can try to get it on a happier note. There was a couple of kids that were going back and forth.
Oh yeah,
at the barbershop, and one kid I guess cussed, and then you were yelling at him.
He straight lied about cussing because he was singing what he was doing, singing a song. Or no, he said his. What did he say? His mama ain't gonna do shit. That's what he said.
Right.
He didn't know that I heard him say, because he was telling his brother like, "Man, mama ain't gonna do shit," and he said it, and then he lied about it.
And you got on him about it, right?
Of course. I mean, you want to try to steer these young men the right way. And like Rio said, we all heard you, bro. And then you halfway admitted to it. And then you tried to pull your brother into it. You got to stop all of that. Because first of all, man up. You did it. Don't try to tell on your brother. It's a bad habit. And I'm finna go deep here. Young men need to spend more time around men. So therefore, at the barbershop, we're having father and son. Is it father and son Saturdays?
Yeah. What's going on with that? Tell me about that.
We got some new promos coming up. They're not discounts. They're promos.
Yeah. Words have meaning.
Yes.
What kind of promo? You got father-son promo?
Have a lot of them.
Yeah.
Coming up. We got promos for every day of the week for the summer.
Yeah. And one of them's going to be father and son Saturdays. We need more males bringing the young males to the barbershop. I mean, we got to start there somewhere. It's really bad. It's bad, Seth. It's bad.
And it's just, if we can spark a little interest in, like, the whole father-son thing. By maybe giving $5 off for each cut. Not a discount, a promo. Okay.
I'm going to bring my dad down.
That's the point. That's the point.
Father and son.
That's the point.
We need that. We want father and son.
And we already know that there's going to be a black female that's going to come in.
And say that she's the dad?
You got it.
And that's fine. You can be.
It.
But you're not going to get the
$5 off?
No, we need you to send him back.
Because we're trying to encourage you to send him with a male figure. He doesn't have to be your blood father. It could be somebody that is a positive role model in your life.
And he's a male.
And that's a male. And if you don't have one, which would be a shame, then it might be time for you to find one.
What is your deeper feelings on why
We have too many young males being solely raised by females.
By females.
And what does that
women.
and what does that in turn
It
do?
either turns you into a beta male because you're used to being dominated by your mother, or you become a super gremlin, which is you're a super thug
And go to prison.
Or you become a homosexual. And then there's one more.
Your
You can come out and be
is probably not going to be as high.
Yeah, bottom line. So some of these young men now are to the age of 14, 15, and they don't even know how to talk to men.
Should you know at 14, 15? I mean,
you should.
You should.
have
Okay.
some clue, have idea of how to,
Operate around men.
So if more now, we're not going to say that's the case for every single mother that's raising a kid,
No,
right?
I can't make that blanket statement.
Because look,
overall, it is the case because we see this every day in the barbershop.
Because bottom line,
The women are bringing the kids to the shop.
but there's got to be moms that don't play.
You're still not
it's
a
not
male.
about it. She's still not a man.
She can't teach you to shake it twice.
Right. If you shake it more than once, you're playing with it.
Yeah, she can't teach you that. You know? Bottom
The same
line.
way I couldn't teach my daughter how to handle her monthly when she lived with me.
Yeah.
At some point, she needed to go and live back with her mother because there's things that a woman can teach another woman that I will never be able to teach her because I'm never going to be a woman. And there's things that my son, his mother can't teach him everything that I can teach him.
True.
And I can't teach him, and like I said, I can't teach my daughters what a woman can teach. It's just certain things that we have to do. And we need more of that in our community.
do you think it's more, honestly, instead of blaming the moms potentially for bringing their kids in there, what about the guys that leave the kids?
Exactly.
Okay.
And it's not about a blame game.
It's not a blame game.
Right.
This is more so of a recognize the problem, that there is
And
a
let's
problem.
start a solution.
And let's start making a solution. The solution is for us right now is Father-Son Saturdays, because everybody wants to pay cheaper than what the original price.
What the price list is.
So we'll use that as an incentive to, hey, man, spend some time with your kid. Maybe that'll roll over to after you get this nice haircut, you take this kid somewhere and go hang out or whatnot around other men and teach him. It's just something to start you know what I'm saying? Maybe
it's
a
a
ripple
starting
effect.
point. It's a starting point. You know?
And then you'll have the women maybe that maybe have had problems with the father for whatever reason.
Maybe she gives them a chance.
Bring them together. Maybe they might not be together, but as far as raising that child, maybe that might be the missing thing. Maybe we can do something to, be that mediator to where that relationship gets.
You know what
mended.
really
Can people see that you guys are do more than just cut hair?
Right.
I mean, there's you guys.
Yeah, there's a lot more to
some
that.
levels to it.
Yeah, it's like being a bartender. Bartender's more than just serving drinks.
Exactly.
But listen to people's problems.
Yeah, that
And
too.
I bartended before, and that is actually a lot harder than people think.
Is it?
It's fucking hard as shit to deal with a bunch of belligerent drunks.
And people in their issues.
And you're sober.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
That doesn't help either.
Right.
But you know what sparked itself at the barbershop? We had a young man come in. He got a service done. He didn't like the service. Even after he got the mirror, he looked at it. He paid the man, went into the restroom, slammed the door on the way out, went and got in the car, got more money, came back in, did not say anything to the barber that did the haircut, and went to another barber and paid the other barber. Now, all those actions, I'm not trying to be funny, were all female actions.
What the fuck? He didn't like it.
Why didn't you at no point say anything to the young man, to the man that cut your hair?
Well, what point was he trying to prove by going back getting more money? And
that wasn't proving a point. That's Rio's fault.
Okay.
The point was a female would have done that. They go out to the car, get more money, come get another service from another barber in the same place. If you were with your dad would have told you, you need to go first. You need to say something to the barber that cuts your hair. Why would you pay for a service that you did not like? Only females do that.
That's why we need more men involved in these boys' lives.
Yes, because at that moment, a father, another male would have said, first of all, young man, let's go back and let's see if the barber that did it can rectify this. You paid your money. That's like saying, I went to a restaurant, I got my food, I did not like it, I went and sat at another table and ordered again and paid for it. Now, if that would have happened in a beauty salon, it would have been all kind of females upset about that. Oh, I know this bitch didn't come back in here and go to that other hoe.
That's right.
And right here in front of me after I had just got done doing her hair. Fuck that, I'm going to keep that money. Yeah, but the whole thing was, and I'm not trying to be funny, but the actions that young man took were all actions that maybe a female would have made. Instead of doing the proper male thing, we have a lot of, and I'm going to put myself even in this boat, overly emotional males.
All right, I might be one of those.
And that became because, and I'm not saying it's, the tough mentality of, oh, that don't hurt, get up, you got to tough it out, blase, squazzy. No, it comes from when I say emotional as in when you stop letting logic lead your decisions and you make decisions on emotions. When that starts to happen for a male, your decisions are going to start hurting. Simply because you're not doing them out of logic, you're doing them out of how you feel.
I did things like that for a long time.
And then that's why Seth Money doesn't do that.
No, Seth Money's trying not to.
No, it's not trying. Seth Money doesn't do that.
Seth Money doesn't do it, hoes.
That's right. And that's the kind of complex that you take. Instead of you young men now being their mama's baby and ending up on the couch, you got to man up and do something. That's why one of our terms at the barbershop is graduate or what, Rio? A die. You got to graduate from something.
Yeah, man.
Basic training.
Was that Puff Daddy's thing, vote or die?
Yeah, but that was him. Okay. And you see what that did for everybody else.
Man,
why are the monsters the ones that can really get like into your home and into, he's Biggie's producer. He had faith in Mary J. Blige and he's at the BET Awards. And just think about how many nights he stole the innocence. He ripped Usher a new one. Just think about the nastiness.
That P. Diddy was getting into?
Yes. So you mean you left the BET Awards and possibly went and raped a young man and beat up a girl and had sex with multiple people at the party. This is a typical night for P. Diddy.
Rich people are fucked up, man.
Bingo. I can't wait to get rich.
They can have that.
Yeah, they can have that because what I mean about that is when you get wealthy, you don't do that kind of stuff.
I won't be. I'll be too busy with my money.
That's right.
I won't ever be bored with money.
We'll be wealthy.
I'll be working on my island.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
Yeah.
I'll set up a baseball card shop on there for you.
First and foremost.
Get some good tourism.
Yep.
All right.
We got to have a stadium.
Listen, guys.
No tourism.
No tourism?
No, it's private.
Private.
Yeah.
See, now it's starting to sound like P. Diddy Island.
They're private only.
Okay.
18 and up, Rio, right?
No,
it's private.
Just invite only.
Invitation only.
Yeah, invite only. You ain't got to worry about no 18 and up because you ain't getting invited.
Yeah, true.
All right. I love hearing the dreams, guys. Thank you for doing this a day late. Thank you for coming in early today. I really appreciate it.
Everybody send out your prayers to Seth because he has the cooties. And we need him to be cootie-less by next week.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. This has been a tough one to shake so far.
Don't forget to work on my shoes.
I'll get the shoes. We need a size 9 for Craig.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Peace in the Middle East. All right, now what you gonna do to fight Lummy in the morning?